welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Liz. So today I'm just gonna be taking you guys along with us for a day in the life. We are doing homeschool as always. Sorry, my son. I've already gotten up, worked out this morning, showered, got ready. My coffee, it's here on the table already, my coffee and my water. This here is where we are gonna start our Bible. We always do Bible together at this center table. So I started writing down a word of the week for myself and for my daughter to kind of talk through and discuss the meaning or what we're feeling for that day having to do with the word. So this is grateful. This is this week's word. And we just kind of tell each other what we're grateful for each day. That's been going really, really nicely. And then I just started writing down our lessons just because we're on different lessons and different subjects, and I'm always checking on her, making sure she's on the right one, or asking her, hey, which one are you on today? So I started writing which ones we are on. So for Abeka, it shows a different one than teaching textbooks, and then our geography through Notgrass is completely different as well. So I started doing that. But with all that being said, we are about to start Bible. It is late this morning. With me getting up and working out in the morning, it's getting us to start a lot later. So we're gonna go ahead and start Bible. We have review today. So I have a little Bible trivia game. We're going through our Bible character book. I'm sorry, I'm so shaky, you guys. We're going to be going through our Bible character book, and we are discussing Daniel. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button, the like, and the notification bell. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for there is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Some of the wrong things we do.
Lying, cheating, saying bad words, watching stuff that you shouldn't.
Not obeying your parents.
Not obeying your parents.
Not loving God.
Yes.
Being mean to a friend.
Yes.
All those things, yeah. Right? God knew exactly what it would take to humble King Nebuchadnezzar and bring him to the point of asking God to forgive him for his sins. Okay, so we are going to be playing this Bible trivia game. I got this from the Dollar Tree like a few years ago. I don't even remember.
Who was thrown into the lion's den? Okay.
Daniel! Well, at least I knew one of them. I always forget names. What was another name that Peter was called?
Solomon?
Simon! Yep, Simon.
I said it Solomon. Oh.
I didn't say it.
This woman loved her mother-in-law so much, she left her country and went to
Ruth.
Oh my gosh, this is so weird.
Excuse me. It may not be for some.
Oh, yeah.
What was the secret to Samson's strength?
His hair.
Good job.
Where was Joseph taken after his brother sold him into slavery?
Egypt. On what day of creation did God create man and woman? The sixth. Good job.
How many days and nights was John inside the great fish?
3? Is that right? Okay. I'm like, oh man, I think it's 3.
Oh, it tells you the book that says that.
Yeah, isn't that cool? So real quick, it shows the question on one side, and then it shows the answer on the other side, and it shows the verse, like Tally said, on the side where the answer is. So that's pretty cool. So you can reference back to that. If you get them wrong, you can use them as kind of a study.
Who wore clothes made of camel's hair and ate locusts and wild honey?
That was John the Baptist. You thought that one was gonna be hard for
Actually,
me.
I didn't know it was the first one. I thought it was
Oh,
the
you
last.
didn't?
I actually thought that was the last one.
We're gonna go ahead and read a little bit through the Bible characters. Since this is review on Nebuchadnezzar, we are gonna read a little bit about Daniel and Nebuchadnezzar in here. This book is really an awesome supplement. We love it. We use it all the time. We've used it since, I wanna say, what, the beginning of 2nd grade you use this, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna read a little bit of Nebuchadnezzar here to Tally, and then I'm going to read a little bit of Daniel, because we haven't gotten into the lion's den yet, Daniel in the lion's den, and that's the next page. So I'll wait on this page until we have review again. Nebuchadnezzar was the king of Babylon who captured Jerusalem and later destroyed the city. I want you to go ahead and draw a picture of Nebuchadnezzar. Now, I don't want you to draw what we just read in here because it did not talk about him turning into an animal and going into the wilderness. So it's either him repenting or him eating with...
I'm repenting.
Or you could do him dreaming with the tree and the animals.
Yeah, that one.
You want to do that one? She's gonna do this one. Do you want your sharpener?
It's okay. It's always like this. It's him closing his eyes.
Daily devotional. Okay, so I wanted to read this to you guys. It says, even though we are surrounded by the beauty and splendor of God's works, we often go through life with blinders on, watching more traffic than sunrises, eating more processed foodstuffs than naturally whole, and following celebrities instead of glorifying in the wonder of the moon and stars. To show God his handiwork is beyond compare and acknowledge that his works are appreciated. Let's stop our frenzied pace for a few moments each day and take in the beauty of God's creation, one cloud, one petal, one planet, one leaf at a time. Would we but stand still and consider the wondrous works of God? Job 37:14. We would grow in admiration and wonder of all God has made for us. Now, I just wanted to read that to you guys because for me, it kind of hit me. So I don't really watch a lot of TV. I'm not into stars and singers and things like that. When I was born again, I kind of lost interest in all of that stuff. I realized that those things are not important, but I do notice that I wrap myself up in like homeschool and curriculums and stuff like that. And I'm not saying anything's wrong with that. I love doing it. It is now kind of like a hobby. I do it for my daughter and my son to teach them, and I want to be the best that I can be for them. But especially in today's world with what's going on and things, I've used it to kind of shelter me from everything that's going on outside of the house. So I don't know who else kind of is on that type of, I don't know, feeling or wavelength or kind of doing the same thing that I am. You may be using something else to kind of shelter you from those crazy things that are happening. But when I read that, it made me realize, that I do need to take time out. And I am trying to, be in the Word and just, reading and praying a lot more. I've been working on myself spiritually that way. And it does help that I sit and do Bible with Tally every day. I feel like that is my favorite time of day, is to sit with her and actually read the Bible with her and talk about things. I enjoy doing that with her, and it feels like it fills me up. Now, I do know that I'm learning a lot through her Bible curriculum, but I am still also trying to take time out on my own to read a little bit here and there whenever I could get time to do it. Like right now, she's coloring and drawing a picture for Bible, so that was my time to sit and do my devotionals. But I wanted to read that to you guys to maybe make you guys think maybe you guys are going through something similar. And, you know, just taking in the splendor of God, the things that he created. There's a song by Chris August, and it's called Starry Night. And when I was born again, that song was one of my first songs that literally I felt connected to it. You know, it talks about that, just all the things that God made. And if you haven't heard it, go check it out. It's pretty old, but I still love it. It's one of my favorites. It reminds me of when I was pregnant with Tally, because right before I was pregnant is when we became born again. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that and read a little bit of inspiration to you guys. And yeah, so let's get back into homeschooling. This is what Tally drew. This is Nebuchadnezzar's dream. So he's dreaming of becoming a beast or an animal, eating with the animals. This is what I see when I'm FaceTiming my niece. She has baby Yoda's face in the screen. It scared me half to death.
See map on page 534. During the late Middle Ages, cities along the coast of the Baltic became an important European port for international trade.
Loves playing with this. It's the Crazy Errands, and this is the caramel corn scented sensory putty. My sister got this for her and my son, and she got it for my nieces, and they just sit, do their schoolwork, and play with that the whole time. It's so good for their hands to keep moving while they're actually doing work. So I don't know, something to, if your kids like to be moving their hands around while thinking and doing work, it's a great thing for them. I'll have the link down below for you guys if you want to check them out. But they have all different colors and scents. They're pretty cool. I even sit there and play with my sons.
One. More than one. More than one.
Yay. For apple.
Apple.
Good job. Okay. A is for apple. Flip your apple. What is that?
Ant.
An ant. B is for ball. Okay. What's that?
A bee.
A bee. Good job.
Bee.
Love you too, Bug. C is for cat.
Cat.
What's that?
A car.
A car. Find lying on the kitchen counter.
The tin can empty.
How do you suppose Jasmine felt about her dad eating all the chocolate peanut butter balls? Okay. Number 2.
Which gives it a blue color.
So we still have a few subjects left. Tally's still working through her science. She has some just workbook things or journaling to do basically because we read everything in the book. We finished that yesterday. Tomorrow she will be doing her crafts that go along with it. We have to make ice cream tomorrow, and she has to paint 2 of her planets. So she has that tomorrow. And then her and I still have to work through our geography today. But when she's done with her science, we're gonna go ahead and call her cousins because we're gonna work through Kirsten's world for the pioneering part of our history, and we'll do that together, and then me and her will end with the geography. I did want to tell you guys that for Easter, I purchased the Gather Round Easter mini unit study. Oh my gosh, you guys, I printed it out. So I printed out the teacher guide and I printed out the upper elementary. I cannot wait to work through that. And we have like a week off for Easter, but I was thinking the week prior to Easter, we will start it. And even while we're off, I'll work through it with her. Now I was really debating on if I should print out the pre-reader for my son, but I just don't feel like he's gonna sit down and want to listen to me, and he's not gonna have the focus that I want him to have while we work through that. So maybe we'll try it next year with him, but I get to keep the PDFs because they were purchased, so for all of the grades, which is really, really cool, especially if you have different aged children, different grades, different levels. That works so nice because you pay one fee and then you get all of the PDFs and you just print them out at home. I purchased the 30-pound paper, I think, or 32-pound paper to print it out on, and it looks so nice, you guys. So if you guys want to see a flip through of my teacher guide and of the upper elementary, I will gladly show that to you guys. Just let me know if you guys want to see that. And that's it. So I'm waiting on her. I think I'm gonna put laundry away because you guys, I have a table full of laundry and I need to put it away. That's the worst part for me. I don't mind doing the laundry. I don't mind folding the laundry. It's putting it away. Let's see what else. I think that's it. So I'm just waiting. Waiting. I think I'm gonna look through a Christian book catalog that I got because I love that website. What page are you guys on? Here, Tally, put this. Okay, who's reading first?
I will.
Okay.
Do I have to read that little one?
Yeah.
Hoppers. A pioneer's life was difficult enough, but soon changes in the weather made it even more dangerous and uncertain. Blizzard, hail, tornadoes, and lightning all were a plague, but it caused farmers to lose everything. Where's the pillow? Is it off the page?
Where's the what?
It's a like feather looking thing. Oh.
That's the milkweed pod. Up on the top left?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that they used for their to make like a tiny pillow for their fairies. Okay, so girls who lived in town didn't have many chores as farm girls. They had time to make decorative samplers to show their fine stitches.
It's actually a pretty. Pioneer children attended school in winter and summer. During spring and fall, they helped their families on the farm.
Peg in the ring. To play peg in the ring, children spun tops in a circle on the ground.
Some girls as young as 6 years old learned how to knit caps and mittens.
Beach is one of Delaware's most popular destinations. It is the largest beach resort in the state. People come to enjoy sandy beaches, visit shops and restaurants, and get dizzy on fun rides. Ending this day in the life here right now. I actually had to run out and go to my sister's. I'm dropping off some goodies that I made for her and my dad and the kids, of course, and her husband. But I used to always make peanut butter balls for us when she was at the house, but because she hasn't been there, I haven't made her any, and she loves those things. So I wanted to make sure to make her some goodies. I made her some of the peanut butter bars that I have in my snack prep with me. So I'm dropping those off. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It's so bumpy. You guys, look how dirty that window is. That is so embarrassing. I really have to get both of our cars washed. We have not had them washed since before we had COVID, and you know how long that has been. It's been forever. So I wanted to end this day in the life here, but thank you guys so much for clicking on my thumbnail and hanging out with me today. I love that you guys come and spend time with me. I know that you guys are all super busy moms, and yeah, so thanks again. If you haven't already subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button and that like if you enjoyed this video. And if you want to see more content like this, just hit that thumbs up. All right, you guys, take care, and I will see you in the next one. All right, you guys, be blessed always.